going live, but the clouds are going to kill us on the snow. I'm going to go up to Forest Falls. Look at a rabbit. Oh, you see the rabbit? Oh, I don't know if you saw him. There he is right there. See him? See the bunny? The little desert cottontail. Oh, that's why he's running. There's some dogs coming. That's why he sensed those dogs coming. He probably heard them. He's like, I'm out of here. Is that one a beagle? No, it's a cattle dog. Give me a second here. I'm gonna put the link up. Let me find it here. And let's see. Oh, come on, it gotta be on here. History. Forest Falls, I think that's it right there. Give me a second. That's when I wish it would auto make a post on the group, but it doesn't. And tomorrow's April Fool's Day. Almost got it. Paste the link. Get out of there. Forest Falls, make sure I spelled it right. Then we're off. It's kind of sprinkling now. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I figured out why my wiper's doing that. I forgot to change the right one. I see my wipers are using Butter Smooth. I use those Rain-X Wipe-X or Rain-X wipers. They're kind of expensive, but they last like 3 years. And I changed the one, and I forgot to change the right one. That's why it's doing that. It ain't doing it now. It goes, I hate that. And I couldn't figure out why my right one was doing it. I forgot to change. I did the left, but not the right. So I got to change that one. They're like $50 a pair, where usually they're $25 for a pair, but I hate changing them. They're such a pain to figure out. So now I only do them every 3 years, and they stay butter smooth. Rain-X, they're in like a yellow carton, plastic carton. But they've got Rain-X. Yeah, there it is. Hear that? I hate that. They've got like Rain-X in them, so for like a year they'll clean when they wipe your windshield. You know how Rain-X makes it like bead up real good and streak off. It does that. Then after about a year, we got brutal sun out here. It not as much Rain-X. But yeah, you're not gonna be able to see no. Well, I don't think we're gonna get above the clouds. See, that's how I like it, nice and smooth, no noise. Yeah, that right one's shot. It's either it's shot, they just, well, sometimes they'll start falling apart on you, but the sun dries them out, you know, where there's kind of like hard rubber instead of soft. You can see the green Crafton Hills. Let me tilt it up a little more. When I left, I had like 0.24 inches of rain. Quarter inch of rain. Yesterday I had 1.48, which is, that's good for we're gonna have a lot of quail this year, a lot of birds, the desert birds especially, with these like rains like this in the spring, or what they need, that green grass that comes up, a lot of bugs, and the bugs help them get big fast. They want to get off the ground so they can roost. And the only problem is if the spring rains come too late, the grass is up high, you know, like 3-4 inches, and it gets cold. Then those baby birds, the chicks, when they're walking through it, they get real cold. They get hypothermic, and they die. So, oh, here's that giant pothole. Somebody said it's collapsing around the steel ball. Let's see if they've done any repairs, because, man, it was nasty yesterday. No, there's still a giant. Yeah, don't go through that, because that'll tear a wheel off. It's like a little sinkhole where that cone is. If you drop into that, a little car, it'll probably tear your wheel off. I would maybe bounce through it with the bigger tires, but I wouldn't attempt that. Somebody's going to hit that. Somebody's not going to be paying attention. They're going to hit that hole. In fact, I saw a sinkhole, Fontana, Rialto. It tore the wheel off of a like a dually. The front right tire was like torn. Well, it wasn't torn off. It was like bent sideways. Yeah, it screwed it up. And they got the lights working here. The way these lights work, they don't do anything until somebody until somebody mashes the button. Then they flash. They flash, and then the crosswalk itself flashes. And that's the end of Freckles right there. Yesterday was the last day. Freckles is turning into a like a catering business and also an event. So they're going to have events there, I guess. And thank you to Antonio and the staff for all the good food. I thought there'd be more people coming down Forest Falls, probably because of the weather. Yeah, I would stay up there until Monday, Tuesday if you could. They're probably going to be coming down tomorrow. 3-day weekend. I would try and come down, especially now. That backside of 38, it ices up. Yeah, don't come down by Onyx Peak over there after dark, because it ices bad over there. There's always people sliding off the roadway up there, the highway up there, you know, after dark. My girlfriend almost crashed up there. She almost crashed at the top. It just turns to ice over there. That's like 9,000 feet over there, 8,000. If you got to come down, I would come down 3:30. But it all depends. It can get nasty over by Running Springs. By Snow Valley, Arctic Circle. Wait for my heater to kick in. I got my heated seats on. I got 50 degrees in the truck thermometer. It's been a cold. He said the snow level was down to 4,000 feet. Somebody posted a picture of the R with snow on it. I couldn't see it yesterday. The clouds were coming. I figured it was just enough to cover the R. Looking at now, I can't see because the clouds again. Clouds have got it all covered up. Somebody caught a picture with it peeking through, and it was just below the bottom of the R, the snow level, which should be about 4,500 feet. That looked like animal control right there. He had snow on top, so he must be coming down from Big Bear. They might be. Big Bear, last I saw, had anywhere from like 10 to 14 inches. I guess Moonridge gets it the most. That was yesterday. I haven't seen. And that was people measuring, you know, with rulers in their backyards, on their porch, their deck. And it looked like a pretty. People were commenting that it's a real puffy, oh no, fuel tanker. Ah! They want to get behind him going up the mountain. Yeah, they shouldn't even let these guys up the mountain when it's snowing. There was one yesterday got stuck at South Fork coming up the grade there on the curves. They shouldn't let these guys up. Even chained up, they just go up and plug up they get stuck on those curves. And they slide in the ditch. That one that rolled over a few years ago and broke open in Forsey Creek, it took weeks because they had to do a hazmat cleanup. Anytime that goes into a creek, it's like a major deal. Yeah, we don't want to go behind a tanker. Oh! I don't like being behind them because of a accident. Somebody hits them. There was a guy I remember in Pomona. Actually, I saw it the next day, the pictures. He spun out and he knocked off every valve on the tanker. And the firemen were showing me pictures, and the houses around there, it was burning so hot. The houses on the other side of the retaining wall were almost catching fire. They were like in the neighborhood, hosing down the roofs and the walls of the houses on the other side of the wall. Yeah, I think that guy died too. It was sad. It was a fatal. The truck driver, I think, did. The guy driving the car was drunk, if I remember right. And of course, he lived. Hey, everybody. Happy Easter. Yeah, today's Easter, huh? Get the slow boat to China. Hopefully he'll, up here where those new homes are, they're usually pretty good about pulling over. I think he's placarded for flammable. Yeah, that's flammable, right? Red with the flame. Yeah, these CHPs just say, no, wait till tomorrow, the sun comes out, the roads aren't icy. But I know they need fuel up there. There's a lot of people up there too. But if he plugs up 38, that one year it was like 38, and was it 330 collapsed? That one year it cut like, there's only 4 ways into Big Bear, and they cut like 2 or 3 other ways. One was the road collapse up by City Creek. The other one, I think, was a collapse it was when that tanker went in the ditch at 4C Creek. 4C's above Angeles Oaks. Yeah, he's really gonna have to gear down here. He's got to be full. Yeah, he's going to Big Bear. Oh, just 5 minutes more out to beat him. Hopefully if he doesn't get over here, I'm just trying to think, is that double yellow? I think it's double yellow. Oh, he's going to get over here. I don't want to try it here, pal. No, sorry. Well, if you can get over far enough. That's what I'm afraid of. Wave to him, thanks. I wouldn't pull over there. That's too dangerous in these curves. This guy behind me, though. This guy behind me come flying. I thought he was going to rear end me. Come on, asshole. I was trying to watch the tanker, and this guy come up so hard, I thought he was going to hit either me or him. I mean, he is right on my bumper. I hate these guys. Pass. He's going to pass on the double yellow. He's that much of a jerk. He'll probably turn off up here at Bryant. Hopefully he does. He's going to pass on the right. There we go. I told you he was a jack off. I'm going 50 in the rain. Now he's going to Big Bear. He's a mountain biker. What a jack off. Heads up. 38. Mr. I'm in a hurry's coming. You didn't want to. It's still an illegal pass, whether you go double yellow or on the right. People say, well, why didn't you get in that? It's not really a turnout right there. That's a turn lane. That's why people up here, they always argue, take the shoulder. It's like, well, the shoulder's not legal to let people pass, and it's also more dangerous. My truck won't fit on the shoulder up here a lot of places, but there's a lot more road debris up here in the shoulder. You've got rocks and metal. That's why I don't take the shoulder. You know, there's enough turnouts up here. You just got to be patient. You know, if you got to go 90 miles an hour, well, that's just too bad. I usually hit this first turnout if there's people on my tail. Because we've had what? We had one fatal, almost a fatal, in the past couple weeks up here. That fatal with the forestry crew bus, and then the truck trailer and the Bobcat that hit the Jeep. There was 3 of them involved, and there's kind of a disagreement on who caused. The people in the Jeep said it was the guy with the trailer. It sounded like they were claiming that the trailer was fishtailing, which could be true, you know, those little short trailers. But I haven't seen a police report, so. Let me pull over up here on the. See, like right here, my truck won't fit that shoulder. I'll be hanging on the fog line, which I don't want to do. Because if somebody comes head to head with the car behind me, it'll be it could be a head on, or they hit me. So you just pull over, take a turn out, have a little patience. What sucks is these assholes that pass, they cause accidents sometimes. And if you want to kill yourself, go ahead and back again. Mountain Home Village is right here. I'm on Highway 38. I'm gonna go up. Loch Levin's right there. Yeah, snow level should be hitting snow level pretty soon. We're coming up to where that fatal was. That crew bus, that forestry crew bus, right up here is where that fatal was, right on this side of that bridge. They reported it at the turn of Forest Valley of the Falls, but it was down lower. You can still see the burn marks and the skid marks. The guy in the plumbing truck, the service bed, he was killed, unfortunately. Look at them in chunks of ice laying there. That's why you don't leave the ice. Big chunks on your car. See the chunks back there? They were like big rocks. About the size of bigger than a football. Right, where's that bridge at? We're getting close. I think you can still see they had the spray paint marks, where the investigators were marking. It was on this side of the bridge, I thought. Right about there. Oh. It may have washed up, but you can't see it now. Be careful in this stretch. See the Bighorn Ram placard, but there's also deer across right here. I've almost hit a deer a couple times right here, back by that bridge. They crossed by that bridge. We're gonna be in fog. I don't like the fog. This is all burn scars, so you gotta watch for rocks and mud. I don't think those sheep will be down. Chains required. I got my chains. I've already got somebody on my butt. Let me see if I can pull off. It's awful rough in there. Well, there's somebody with a... I should have pulled off there. There's a nice... Oh, that's what I mean. It's a rough shoulder. I should have pulled into that driveway. Everybody's in a hurry. Look at that guy. He's flying. Oh, I see a little light. We might see snow. There's snow here a little bit. I thought it'd be lower. The bottom of this is 5,000. I remember Jeff Schaefer told me, or somebody told me, 5,000 here, and then if you go up to, oh, there's, look at the, I don't know if you can see that. Well, what do they call that? They call that, after the Alps, after the Austrian, that little, where the white is, where the snow is in the right center. They got a word for that bridge up there. But it's 5,000 here at the bridge, and I figured it'd be down this low. So it's about 5,000, maybe a little lower. Somebody was saying 4,500. That may be true because the bridge is right up here. Yeah, it looks like 5,000. The bridge. Now, when you come up here, this first left and uphill, they usually cinder it real good. This can get icy right here. Or the bridge, definitely. Any bridge. Go straight. Don't hit the brakes. The creek is barely flowing. It's kind of weird. It's up more than you can't. It's up kind of where you couldn't jump across it. But right here, this hill is a nasty son of a. I can see them on the left there. Oh, it'd be so good. They live there leaving. Some people, they don't like to drive in and go out. Just hunker down and knock up on the food and the firewood and read a couple good books. I think some of them lost power too. That would suck. But if you got your generator or just kerosene and a stove is really all you need. A couple kerosene lanterns. This is Forest Home. See, they built these. They look like condos. They do conferences up here. Big groups come in here and rent it out. I don't know if they have to be Christian. Churches are. And I just saw Julie Beckman's pictures. Every year she calls it gardening in the snow. She's. I got 37. It's gonna. When the temp drops, this will start freezing. I'm hoping to get supper and get out of here before we'll look up above. Yeah, the sun's... I'll go up. I forget what they call that ridge. San Moritz? It's over, I think, it's either that one or the one to the right. Because it looks like, what's that place in Austria or Switzerland? It's not the Zugspitze. Not the Matterhorn. I think it's that ridge. Not the one that's lit up, but the other one. They got the Palisades, which is to my left, back down there where I came up across the bridge. The Palisades is cool. It's like a wall of rock, like a vertical wall. It's up high, really high. And the homes down there, like on Prospect. See if any snow players made it. It looked like people were in there. It's awful deep in that parking lot, so cars can't go in there. So I was wondering, where are the snow players? The snow's pretty deep. They probably can't get in. Let's look in here. Here's Mom here. Unless you got four-wheel drive, you can't really go into those with a car. Well, that one don't look as bad. That other one looked pretty bad. Pretty deep. I don't think it'd been plowed. Fire station 99 right there. going to pull in. I keep going up to the Payton Gary, but I want to get supper, and they close at 7:30. I think they may close early. I just want to get in here before they close. It looks like they've already closed. Oh, poop. Shoot. Get out of this guy's way. Yeah, they're closed. Crud. I'll have to go back down to get something to eat. I should have called. What will go up? Now you can see the hills or the mountains. Damn. I wonder where the snow players are. It's kind of weird. I mean, they usually stay up here till dark. And I need to get out and do a Debbie Anderson posted her face plant challenge. She makes these cool pictures. She takes and plants her face in the snow and then takes a picture of it. And to me, they're kind of creepy looking. They look like, it's captured your soul. It's kind of a different looking picture. But I mean, they're great pictures. It just, I don't know, they just look kind of spooky. To me, they do. I mean, they're great pictures. Yeah, this is rock. Spring here, we're getting up close to the top. Snow Creek. Or no, we aren't. We got to go by the community center. It kind of looks like, what was it in Star Trek when they captured him in that rock? I can't remember the name of that. Zephonite or whatever. Even they captured Han Solo. Is that tree fall over? Oh, kind of leaning down. That's what it looked like. It looks like you're captured in the snow. Maybe that's why it freaks me out. I wonder, where's Rock Street at? Rock is the top. Snowdrift. There's nobody up here. Hey, Mika. Let's see if Mika's around. Summit. Oh, wait, no, Mika's up higher. Oh, I gotta get some pictures. It's beautiful. To my left is just. I'll see if I can get into the parking lot. I can turn where you can see it. Here's Rock. There's Mika. Hey, Mika. Yeah, he's going all the way up. Let's see if he's going all the way up. It looks plowed, kinda. I don't know if we'll see the sun. Now the sun's already gone down enough where you won't get what do they call it? The alpenglow? The last light on top of the mountain. Alpenglow, they call it. Yeah, you need to get in out of it before it starts freezing. This is where a lot of people have trouble up here. It ices up here. This long uphill right here catches a lot of people. There's people going in there. At least I got somebody if I get stuck. I've got my winch so I can yank off a tree. But let's see what it looks like. There's got to be snow players here. There's somebody right there. I was going to say, where are the snow players? And there's oh, they got a snowman. I got a good picture. Hey, can I get you a picture? Gotcha. The good snowman. His eyes look creepy. Too bad I can't turn the camera. This will let you see. I don't know if you can see up here. I'll turn it up more. There's a few people here. If you want to snowplay, you got about half an hour. I thought this place would get slammed, but nope. This is the trailhead to Big Falls. If you want to go to the falls, this is where you park. The trail's right here. I don't know, right here by this car. See the trail sign? It goes down to the creek, crosses the creek, and you go over. Oh, this is a beautiful shot here. Look at this. Look at that. Get the car out of the picture. Oh, man. Look at that. That was worth the drive right there. Got the dumpsters. I got to do my face plant. I got to find some virgin snow. I got to do it before it gets dark, too. I'm going to get a picture here real fast. That's beautiful. Got this. Almost caught the setting sun. I wish I could get out. My foot's still bad, so I can't get out. I'm going nuts. I've been dealing with this foot forever. A couple weeks away. Free parking. Park behind the sign. There's some little snowmans on the park bench, and I gotta get a picture of those. Those are funny. They made them on the picnic table. Little miniature snowman. Yeah, bring your carrots and bring your pieces of charcoal. You can use bark, I guess, for the eyes and use a twig for the mouth. I've seen some cool snowmen. In fact, somebody made let's see if I can find it. Somebody made an Easter snowman up here. It had little jelly beans and... Oh, there's another snowman, but somebody cut his head off. Somebody decapitated that one. I'll go down there and I'll see if I can show you. Oh, come on, guy. You can't stop in the middle of the damn road. Come on. You know, just pick a spot. Stay put. Turnaround right here, and I don't think I can get into it. It's probably really deep. Yeah, right there. Oh, did they pave it? Or plow it? It looks like somebody plowed it. Nah, probably. Yeah, it looks pretty gnarly over on this side. Yeah, there's a big berm. Anyway, that's a little turnout. You can look up at the falls. I don't know if we can see the falls. Or right there you can, but I'm trying to figure out where a spot I can plant or turn into that. You can see I don't know if this will do it. You can see the mountain ridge on the right here. Oh, the fog clouds are coming in. These big old ponderosa pines, they're so cool when they get snow on them. It just looks like a painting. You know my power steering pump? Hear that groaning? I got a new power steering box, and I guess my power steering pump can't take it. I couldn't figure out why it's groaning when I hit the brakes. You know, it's like, what the hell? It groans when I turn the wheel, which is normal, you know, when the power steering pump's going out, but it's a diesel. Diesels don't have vacuum. Your brakes on the other cars work on vacuum. I forgot that. I don't even think I knew that. I assumed that it was vacuum. I'm not a diesel mechanic. I've worked on farm stuff, but I've never really torn a diesel down like a gasser. So yeah, roads look pretty good. I haven't seen any cinder. Wait, there's some cinder right here on the left. Yeah, usually they'll cinder the hills. I'd park that a little further off, because if somebody comes flying down or up, I'll crash into that car. Yeah, you don't want to leave it hanging out like that. I don't know if you can go any further. Nope, there's a berm there. He's kind of stuck. Hello, Forest Falls. Dang, and it's too late to bounce. Let's see, I was going to bounce Oh, Glenn, I love that. Cast iron, Clutch's cast iron. I love that place. I'm hooked on that chili that they put Fritos. Kasha said he gets special chili flavored Fritos even. There's a snowman there, or it looks like the ball of one maybe. The bottom ball. They didn't get it finished. That old tree looks like it's gonna fall over. Yeah, the limbs, a couple limbs are broken there. Everything's blue now. When your white balance gets screwed up and your white pictures, your snow pictures come out blue, go to photo Adobe Lightroom and you can do the white balance. You can make them white. Yeah, they're taking a picture or something, I think, probably. I'm looking to see what they're looking at. I'm looking for snowmen. It looks like, looking at these cars, they got ledge here. They look like they got over a foot now. That pile of snow on that ledge right there. I don't know how. I could see kind of where the bottom of the ledge or the top of the ledge was. Everybody's I can smell the fireplaces. It smells so good. I'm in Forest Falls. If you're just, hello, Easter Sunday night drive in Forest Falls. We just went up to the picnic area and there's 10, 12 cars there. I thought it would be slam. But there's no snow players anywhere, are they? Just up there. I came out to eat at El Mex, but they closed early. I think they closed 7:30. They probably, I'm surprised they, I thought there'd be more snow players up here stopping to eat. Right there, San Gregorio Gallery. If you like artwork and stuff like that, she's got beautiful artwork in there. Yeah, El Mex is closed. Ooh. There's one of the workers right there. Waved to me. He's coming out. I forget his name. I wanted my chicken salad. They make a big. It's like a good salad with chicken, chunks of chicken, not barbecue, grilled chicken, and it's huge. I can make 3 servings out of it. That's an umbrella. Ooh, that looked like a good umbrella too. Wonder if somebody dropped. I'll go back and get it. Hopefully nobody will crash into me. I'll put it on the Forest Falls group. It doesn't look like it's been run over. Be right back. It's not a real expensive one, but it's an umbrella to keep it dry. I think I've got one like that. It's the black, kind of a fold up. Probably it's $15, but I'll see if we can't get it back to the owner. See, I'd put it at the post office, but that could be somebody that was visiting. See, there's Momia right here. You'd have to have 4x to get in there, or all-wheel drive, and it's pretty deep. Is that, can you guys hear that steering pump? See, if I'm straight, it doesn't do it. As soon as I turn the wheel, I got to go in next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, and get a new pump. I got a new steering box in it. I guess it just, that pump was going too. Because I knew as soon as I drove it, I was like, and they kind of didn't notice it, and then I had them driving, they go, oh yeah, that pump's going. Here's everybody, they call it, I forget what they call this, the toilet bowl. See this curve, see that little ditch? Everybody comes flying down here and they miss the corner and they call it the toilet bowl. They go off in that ditch. I pulled one or two out of there. Well, there's a Christmas tree lights on a, that looks cool and it gets the snow. I haven't seen many snowmen out front. Can we still say snowman? Is it snow person? It's open. We'll look down. I don't know if the gate's open. We can look down the creek up here. Shout out to Rick. Rick used to live there. They moved to Texas. Rick and God, I think it was his wife there. Teresa? No, not Teresa. I'll give you a view. I'll have to freehand it, but oh, you ain't gonna be able to see nothing. The clouds have blocked that all off. When I come back, I'll let you see. I think you see a little bit. Not much though. It's clouded up real bad. I'll let you look at the upside of the creek. I should go. Dave lives up here. If you remember, I was in here during the fire. We came in here. Me and Dave Russell. We went up here to the where the lake is there, right here. We took this, and we went to the forest home. They got the lake down there where the helicopter was dipping. If you remember that time we got sandblasted real hard, that CH-47, the big double prop, was working the Ukiah Ridge. He was the only one that could get up that high, and he was dipping here in the lake. And man, he throws a heck of a prop wash. And when he came in to get water, he sandblasted us pretty good. We got the pictures, but man, that one and the Blackhawk are the two I remember that, you know, you would lose hats and get sandblasted, get snow in the face. I'll let you see the creek. Yeah, I didn't like the Blackhawks. I mean, I liked them. They were bigger, better, but man, they were, hold on. Actually, you can hear it. You can hear that. I'll shut this off. There's your mountain. Creek seems up from when I was up here the other day. Maybe double what it was. Came up here Friday, Thursday. It was storming. Bonus coverage. That's so cool to hear that water. Back to the driving. I got to go down and I was hoping to get something to eat up here, but no bueno. They closed early, so yeah, give them a call if you're not sure. They close at 7:30 usually. I guess it depends on, you know, how many. I thought there'd be more people, probably because of Easter. There's probably a lot of people out of town and visiting relatives. Because somebody was asking about. Let them get out. Somebody was asking about. That dog place, Zoom Room. Why it wasn't crowded this weekend, and people were saying, you know, Easter. I know we'd always go over and see the relatives, or they'd come over to our house. When I was a kid, it was, you know, he went to church, he went to eat, or he went over to somebody else's house to eat. And then usually all the relatives were over until dark. got to see all the cousins. I had 14 aunts and uncles on cousins I'd never met. I didn't know what they looked like. And eventually we would meet them. They'd either come to the farm or we would go down. I don't have as good a coverage. The cell tower is behind me now. It's where I turned off for that bridge. Look at the creek. The cell tower is right there. So I could drop out anytime down here. Here's that big, right there's another place where people crash into those rocks right there on the right. I pulled a couple off that rock. Or is it down here? I think it may be down here. I think there's the rocks. No, that's a log. Oh, they put logs there to keep people out of there. That's there. Mama bear got shot in the shoulder. It was down here at the bottom. She got shot down here right at the bottom of the hill here. But they tracked her up this way. We went in there and was tracking. Look at the plan. Yeah, get on in. They got all that blocked up. Yeah, there ain't really nothing there to play in there. Oh man, I don't like the fog. No fog. Yeah. Anyway, that barely got shot. Mama, I told Jeff Schaefer that everybody, the warden said she was gonna die, and everybody else was saying she was dead bear. And I thought, you know what? That thing will just fester up. It'll cyst over, and she may not be able to use her arm, but she'll probably live. Because unless you hit him in the chest, heart, lungs, I've dug broadheads out of here, dead bears and bullets. They take a lot to kill. They're hard to kill. And then Jeff, about a year later, got Mama on his Ring camera. She was kind of limping on that leg. And then 6 months later, he got her back one more time. So now I don't know if it's any better. A little bit better. But back to that bear, when a bullet is better to have in you than a broadhead. Broadhead is like razor blades, and it'll just keep cutting. The body will cyst up around a bullet. It just makes a big hard cyst around it. Kind of blocks it off, I guess. And now they use but Mama's been spotted. She's doing she don't have her cubs. I think they turned those cubs loose. They got big enough because they'd be 2 or 3 years old now. I think they turned them loose. You know, they released them, and maybe one day Mama will bump into them and smell them and say, "Hey, I know you." They wish she was the guy shot it with a 30-30. A 30-30 didn't bust her up real bad. I'll let this guy go by.